sorry, but you can't have 54 ships with the amount of output we've got coming out of Texas.
It might ask the question, if we pause it during times of crises, shouldn't we just get rid of it? And recently, President Trump has put a 60-day temporary halt on something that's called the Jones Act. You might be asking yourself, what is the Jones Act? It is a law from 1920 that President Woodrow Wilson put in place that says that any product shipped from port to port in the U.S. have to be on a ship that is U.S. built, U.S. owned, and U.S. crewed. Well, the problem with that when it comes to oil prices and moving oil is that only 54 oil tankers fall within that criteria, and it can cost more to ship oil from Texas to New York than it does shipping it from overseas.
I'm sorry, but you can't have 54 ships with the amount of output we've got coming out of Texas and other places in the U.S.
That's right. And so what happens is that it's cheaper to move it from overseas. And that's a problem when we have situations like Iran or when we have natural disasters like hurricanes. And presidents previously have put a pause on the Jones Act during hurricane season or natural disasters or things like Iran. And it might ask the question, if we pause it during times of crises, shouldn't we just get rid of it? And so this is what maybe sounds patriotic, that, hey, American made, American ships, but it's a protectionist policy that drives up cost. And when cost is at the top of mind for American families, especially with $4 gasoline, we want some relief. And so let's get rid of this antiquated law, not just pause it temporarily for 60 days, but how about Congress serves one up for the American people and for affordability and says, hey, this law from 1920, but in order to get that to places like Hawaii or to Puerto Rico, for instance, we don't have any tankers that can move LNG. So places like Hawaii or Puerto Rico have much higher cost to cook food, for instance, because they have a lot harder access to get LNG. And so it makes some of our territories and things harder to get natural gas, makes it more expensive for them. And there are areas where we could lower prices if we just didn't have ridiculous protectionist laws like this.
Okay, all right. So why not say, hey, we're going to get rid of this thing for good, because long term we should have the lowest energy possible prices that you can imagine, especially when we make the stuff ourselves.